This is Miss Williams again with another tutorial. This is Essential Elements. Essential Elements Interactive comes with every book. Essential Elements 1, 2, and Essential Techniques, which is book 3. So all of our 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders have access to Essential Elements Interactive, and I'm going to just show you a little bit about this program today. First off, we're going to start from top to bottom. This is a student account. This happens to be my daughter's account, and it even should say News Charter School Band, so please make sure it does say that. It also has a sign in and sign out, so if you wanted to sign out, you could press here. Here is the messaging board. You can write an email to me. You can also just do that through your Google Mail. Here is your assignments. So our first assignment for, this is level 2, is song 136. So if you click on that, it would take you here. You have to allow the microphone to work. And again, there's a drop-down menu for whatever instrument you need. Some of you play more than one. It also has different types of accompaniment. So there's a pop with melody and then pop without melody, and there's different metronome markings or tempos. You can play it just like smart music. You can listen to it first, and then here's our red dot for record. You'll notice that you can even press a slow down mode, and it will play everything much slower, but it doesn't have like a tempo for you to choose from. It just plays it much slower. It should say the book that you are on over here, and below, if you wanted to go to another song, you could press either of these two arrows and it would take you to the very next song in the book. So you do not have to have your book with you. You can look online and be able to read your music right here. The only difference between this program and Smart Music is Smart Music will listen to your recording and tell you how you're doing with your rhythm and your pitch. This will not really listen to you. You'll make a recording and then it will send it to me. I'll access it and listen to you and grade you. So let's take a look. If you actually make a recording, it says get ready, it'll count you off. And then you'll play your recording. I'm just going to stop it there. Once you have your take, you're going to need to save it. It doesn't save it to your computer. It's all in the cloud, so you don't have to worry about this taking up space on your computer. And then you have to do this extra step. So you have to go to Save Record. And you have to also, let's see, view this quick guide to submit recordings. Oh, that's nice. Very good. You could do that and help. So I'm showing you right here how to do it. So once you get to saved recordings, here's your take, and you have to hit submit. You must first click My Comments to select an assignment options. Okay. My Comments, select assignment. That's the assignment we are doing. Okay, so it gives you an opportunity to say something about your recording. So you can let me know how you did or what you're working on, and then you submit it. Okay, so 2 blue buttons here is what it's asking for. I've shown you a tutorial about all music. All music is so you can record things that are not necessarily in the book. So that's kind of nice if you're working on something that's a popular piece of music, something by Billie Eilish, then you could hit all music and send me that recording. All right, but let's go back. So you've sent in that recording, but it still has it, still shows it, so you can do that multiple times, not just once, which is kind of nice. So we're back up here to calendar. Calendar just has 2 dates. Hopefully we'll be able to still do those 2 events. Over here we've got more resources. These are PDFs. Some of it is things you should already know, like parts of your instrument and But then there's also some pieces of music that are recorded here, like the Canadian Brass, Flight of the Bumblebee. That would be really awesome. If you need to go back to mouthpiece placement and get some of the techniques that we learned at the very beginning of school, here's some of those. If you're wondering, how to take care of your instrument, you don't remember a specific thing, you could go here, or even a fingering chart is right there. So let's keep going. And then of course we've got Music Studio, and we were when we were doing our recording, which was an assignment, but Music Studio also has the other books. So you can go through all of the books. To view song list, you should see all of your books there, book 1, book 2, book 3. If you've not accessed a book, it'll say activate book 2 or activate book 3, and that is where you put your code that's at the very beginning of your book. Inside the cover there's a code that you can put there. Here's a fingering chart even for your instrument. Very nice. All on one page. So this is the opening page. This is, obviously it should have your instrument here, your practice log. Let's go to my log. So you should be putting in your time daily, what it is that you practiced and how many minutes, and it looks like she's doing that. That's very good. Look, just 45 minutes a day, and she's been able to already accumulate 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's great. So make sure that you're doing that. If you need to backtrack and backtack a day, it will only let you do that through the week. So if you have to go further than that, I'm going to just show you really quickly, you can. You just have to type it in. Do you have to type it in? Let's do that. And then put what it was and how many minutes. And it'll do that for you. So if you wanted to check it, there it is. Okay, so it does do it going further back than a week, but you have to type it all in. Okay, I wouldn't worry about the grade report here because, again, this is not what your PowerSchool grade is. This is just a way for you to log your practice time and to submit your playoffs digitally. So hopefully everybody is doing that. And look, it even has a place for your recordings, so that's awesome too. So fill this spot up with lots of recordings for me and submit your work. Signing out.